What if scapegoats are actually just chosen ones? Prophets, seers, whatever you want to call them. Seriously, what if that's why you've always felt different? And you know you have. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. What if that's why you were sent into the most narcissistic, dysfunctional, chaotic fucking family systems ever? Because your frequency alone could withstand it. Because you were never meant to become them. You were meant to break what they couldn't. Think about it. The scapegoat is usually one who sees through the bullshit, the one who asks all the questions, the one who refuses to play any games, the one who can't comfortably participate in the dysfunction. And because of that, they're labeled the problem. And it's not because they are, but because their existence alone threatens the system. And have you ever noticed, like, no matter what you do, people notice you? You don't even want the spotlight. Like, you don't even want the attention. Yet somehow the room shifts when you walk in. Babies love you. Animals flock to you. Random strangers tell you their life stories. People either absolutely love you or they absolutely hate you. There's rarely an in-between. And along the ways of your life and initiations, you develop random hyperfixations just to cope through the fucking madness of your life. And then you get really good at, like, everything you do, and then you're known for that shit too. It's like no matter where you go or what you do, your energy refuses to stay small. And despite, like, switching and flip-flopping hyperfixations to avoid the limelight, it doesn't matter. What if that's because you were never supposed to avoid it? What if your frequency is the gift? What if your frequency is the magic? What if before you got here, your soul literally volunteered? What if you looked at a bloodline drowning in generational trauma, addiction, abuse, secrecy, manipulation, and tons of fucking pain, and you said, send me. I'll go. I'll break it. I'll heal it. I'll be the one. Not because it would be easy, but because someone had to do it. And maybe that's why you've been outcasted since the beginning. Maybe that's why you've never quite fit in. Maybe that's why you've spent your entire life never quite feeling like you belong there. And what if that's because, spiritually speaking, you don't? What if the reason the scapegoat feels so different is because spiritually they were never part of the family frequency to begin with? What if they're there to not continue the bloodline at all? What if they're there to change it? What if they're a volunteer soul, a warrior spirit? Someone who chose the hardest assignment because they understood something bigger. That healing generational trauma doesn't just heal one family bloodline. It creates a ripple effect. It changes future generations. It changes communities. It changes the collective. And if enough souls break the cycle they inherited, the consciousness of humanity itself shifts. So what if that's why the scapegoat is always considered the outsider? What if that's why they're rejected before they've even done anything wrong? What if that's why they can never fully become what the family wants them to be? Because they were never sent there to belong. They were sent there to transform. Maybe the scapegoat was never the black sheep. Maybe they were just the chosen one. And maybe the reason you always felt like you came somewhere else to begin with is because on a soul level, you did.